Good morning, booktubers. I am finally wrapping up the BookTube-a-Thon. It's only taken me a week after the fact to do my update, or my final update, I should say, but yeah, I'm glad to be doing it. I had a really great time during the BookTube-a-Thon. I read 6 books for the week, which is more than I would normally read. So yeah, very, very pleased all the way around. So for the first book that I finished for the BookTube-a-Thon, we have A Little Princess by Frances Hodgson Burnett. I really enjoyed this classic. It did address the challenge to read a classic. And so, yeah, I finished it very, very quickly. It was a really sweet, fun book. And I did a mini review of this one on my blog, so I'll link that below. The second book that I finished was another really fast read, and that was Girl of Nightmares by Kendare Blake. And I was really excited in the beginning because this book on my Nook is 580 pages, and so I thought I had really knocked out that challenge by reading this book in one day. But then I looked at the print version and it's only 334 pages. So yeah, that would be cheating, so I let that one go. But that's okay. That's okay. I still feel very accomplished for the week. After that, I read Good Riddance, a illustrated memoir of Cynthia Copeland's divorce. So this was a really fun graphic novel. It doesn't sound like it would be much fun given the topic, but it really was. So I enjoyed that one as well. And I believe the next book I finished was Transformations by Anne Sexton. This is a really short book of poetry. It is also a reread, so that challenge was taken care of. And it's also a poetry classic, so yet another classic this week. And next was A Prayer for Owen, Meany by John Irving. Another book over 500 pages, but I did not read it all during the readathon. I only read, or the BookTube-a-Thon, I only read about 400 pages of it during the BookTube-a-Thon. So this one actually would count, though, for a book that's been on my shelves the longest, because I think I've had this book in either print or digital format for about 8 years. I tried reading it back in 2005, and I just didn't think it was for me. But this time, I was totally blown away. I was totally bowled over by it, and you will most definitely be seeing a video review of that book. And last, but most certainly not least, on the next to last day of the BookTube-a-Thon, I sat down with We Have Always Lived in the Castle by Shirley Jackson. I've only previously read one of Jackson's short stories, The Lottery, undoubtedly her most famous short story. And I loved it, and I loved this book. I read it all in a day with no problem. It's a very slim volume anyway, but just the writerly voice was so engaging, and it was so creepy and ominous. I just adored it, and so I cannot wait to get my hands on more of Shirley Jackson's work. So, all told, 6 books, a total of 1,500 and some odd pages, and I think the daily average was about 226 pages. So yeah, very, very pleased. Very happy with what I finished for the BookTube-a-Thon. My reading this week definitely slowed down a little bit, but I'll have more of that for you later. I did finish one book this week that was fantastic, and I'm working on a second book that I hope to finish today. So I hope you've all had a fantastic week. I hope you had a great BookTube-a-Thon, and I'll see you very soon. Bye.